Heartland Jaguars, it's Mrs. Aiken. I'm going to read the final chapter of Stargazing. It's the graphic novel that we've been reading through the last few weeks. So I hope you've enjoyed the story. It's kind of a timeless story about friendship, about two individuals coming together in an unlikely friendship, but they make it work. It's about also being there to support one another during when times are tough. And it's also a book about personal identity, identifying with your culture in this case. So I've enjoyed reading this book. I hope you've enjoyed listening to it as well. Take care. Chapter 9. Hello. Come in. Thank you so much for coming to see us. The flowers are beautiful. We won't know until she's fully recovered, but the doctors just did a checkup and said everything looks great so far. No immediate side effects from the surgery or tumor removal. Yep, same old me. No new superpowers. Good to see you've still got your sense of humor. Wouldn't be the same without it. When maybe you'd like to take a break. I'll come with you to grab a snack. Christine, you want to watch her for a few minutes? It wasn't real. It's not real. My visions. None of that was real. No, I guess not. No celestial beings. No home in the stars. All along, I've just been a weirdo, and I'll have to live on this earth for the rest of my life. Well, truth is, you're kind of cooler than most people here. Things are a lot better when Andy isn't the only comedian around. Why didn't you come see me before the surgery? Did I do something? No, I couldn't face you. Why? Because I was a bad friend. I left your sketchbook out on purpose. That was me. Why did you do that? You're so much cooler than me. Everybody likes you, and you get all kinds of things I could never get away with. Like be friends with your mom and paint your nails black or go to concerts. I just thought maybe if I could make people think you were less cool, maybe we'd be more the same and you would stay friends with me. I hurt you. And I'm sorry. But we're still the same. I'm glad you're here. Me too. Oh, here. I bought you a new sketchbook and pens. Wow, thank you. I figured it's probably kind of boring in here. Tell me about it. All the stuff they have here is for little kids. I can't wait to go home. By the way, sorry, I can't do the talent show anymore. The doctor says I should rest for a couple of weeks. It's okay. You should come anyway. The whole school will be there. It'll still be fun. Do I have to watch Stephanie play the violin? Because I'd rather sleep another week. Chapter 10, Talent Show. Thank you. Enjoy the show. Oh, thank you all so much. Yay, welcome back, Moon. You made it. Nice haircut. Thanks. Hey, I'm sorry I punched you. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. Started taking Taekwondo class. Now I know how to deflect. Oops, sorry. Hiya! As an honorary member of the Stargaze Muses. Hope it's okay. We based it on one of your drawings. We would have asked, but then it wouldn't have been a surprise. I love it. And now, our first performance, presenting the Stargaze Muses, featuring Lazy Boys. So you best bow down and respect us. Haven't you heard? You must know by now. We're this neighborhood's biggest queen bees. There's Moon. So often authors write books based on their own childhood experiences, and this one is definitely from that. So here's an afterword. Stargazing is an entirely fictional story, yet so much of it is based on real events from my life. When I was 6 years old, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor just like Moon's. I was too young to realize what was happening, but my vision would go dark. I would see stars and shapes. At first this was fun. I didn't tell anyone. After all, I thought, wasn't this normal? But eventually the seizures became noticeable. And a few months later, I had surgery to remove the tumor. It was sitting right on top of my visual area of my brain, and it came out easily. The whole ordeal was such a formative part of my childhood that it blends itself to everything else. But sometimes I catch myself wondering what my life would be like if things had turned out differently. What if I couldn't read or draw? Visual arts has become such an important part of my world, and that it's hard to imagine life without it. I owe so much to my surgeon, Dr. Roderick Smith, the nurses, and my parents for catching the seizures early and making one of the scariest decisions of their life. Did I see celestial beings during my seizures the way Moon did? No. But I thought they'd be a good way for the book to express how lonely Moon and I felt. Like Christine and Moon, I grew up in a region of many other Chinese and Taiwanese immigrant families and their American-born kids. But the more you expected to share with a group of people, the more you obsessed over the ways you were different. I was a vegetarian. I was a Buddhist. I didn't excel in academics. I wanted to be an artist, etc. If I wasn't like the other Asian American kids, who was I supposed to be like? It's taken me 33 years to get to the point where I can comfortably reflect on these feelings. Writing Stargazing was as much as about healing myself as about showing the diversity of experience, even within a very specific community. As our society continues to diversify, as I would hope, I imagine there will be many, many more Moons and Christines out there wondering which parts of them are not Asian, which parts are just uniquely and wonderfully them. This is recovering from the surgery in the hospital. Of course, this is the author. With my little sister Lynn visiting me after the first time after the surgery. I also answered to Chara-sama. That's not my desire. This girl's too fire. Yo, yo, we're the lazy boys. A little information about the author, Jen Wang, and then the illustrator, Lark Pian. So I hope you've enjoyed. Here's some other books from the same author. I hope that you enjoyed Stargazing.